This is Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are continuing with the topic of how to improve yourself as a young man. Very important that you improve yourself, because you cannot remain the way you are. You cannot remain stagnant. You cannot sit where you are and expect things just to be happening. Now, as a young man, improve yourself. And therefore, we're giving you tips of how to improve yourself. And how do you then improve yourself? I want to say, start a new routine in your life. Because there are routines that we do, things that we do, and you cannot do the same thing every day and yet expect different results. If you have been doing certain routines and they have not improved you, they will not improve you just because you continue doing them. So please be careful as a young man that you change your routines and do new routines that will improve you. And of course, you must actually scrutinize the type of routines that you do, because the type of routines that you do should be actually able to be proven that they can bear results in your life. They can improve you. It should be because you have seen actually those type of results. You have seen those type of routines improving people's lives. If you've seen a certain routine improving people's lives, change your own routine and start doing those routines that can improve lives. And that's very important. And we emphasize in this to you as a young man to start to learn to improve your life by changing routines. Because when you don't change a routine and remain the same way, you cannot expect different results. And I understand there's a man that once said that is insanity, actually, when you expect different results, but yet you're doing the same routines every day. So change your routines and you are going to see the difference that you want to see. That's very, very important. Now, when you learn new routines, how do? You basically start doing them repetitively every day. When you start to do things repetitively every day, they start replacing those old routines. And I want to emphasize the fact that when you are learning new routines, do them frequently, because then they are going to develop into habits in you. Routines that are done repetitively and more consistently every day, they are improving the standard of your life. You are going to see a difference in that. And I'm emphasizing this because it is very important for you as a young man to make sure that you change your routines and learn new routines. And when you start to do new routines, you start to see the development that you have, the improvement that you anticipate in your life when you start to do new routines in your life. Start doing things that you never did in your life, things that you were fearing all along. Challenge yourself out of your own comfort zone and go for those things that you are fearing. Things that you've always been uncomfortable of doing, but yet you know they will bear results. Go out of the way and do those. And make them as a routine, as I've said. A routine is when you consistently do those things every day until they are part of you in your life. And those routines, they develop what we call habits. And as I said, when habits develop, you become a better person, because those habits make you to continue doing things better in your life. I'm emphasizing this because I know there are many of us who don't want to break out of our comfort zone. We don't want to become better. We don't want to do things differently. We always want to do things the same way and yet expect different results. I want to urge you as a young man that please start a new routine in your life. Now, secondly, I want you to look at this. That if you are going to improve your life, you need to start or to plan a new strategy. Because I know that you've been doing things this way. You have had this particular strategy of doing things. You have got this particular strategy that you followed in doing things, but yet things have been giving you the same results. It has actually been happening the same way. Now, you want to improve yourself, devise different strategy. If you want to improve yourself, then start planning a new strategy. Now, I want to emphasize that strategy is a framework that will help you to continue within that line that would lead you to a certain result. So in other words, you must look at the results, or must look at the end goal that you want to have. When you see the end goal, you must now plan on how do I then reach to that end goal. Plan the route. Now, when we talk about strategy, we're speaking about the route that you create or the pathway that will lead you to that end goal that you want to reach. Now, put it up in a way that will set you up with the potential of success, the one that will increase the potential of success to a level that you will be sure that you'll reach your outcome. Because some of the things don't give us outcomes because we have actually been doing them for a very long time. But we need to change that routine. And as you change that routine, I'm saying now that you must also devise a strategy that will be a new strategy completely that will make you reach to that desired outcome. And most of the time, we are actually doing things the same way. Now, strategy is done by applying your thought process properly, putting up a pathway, some small actions along the way of what you will do. It goes along with setting goals, and those goals must be achievable, as we've spoken in the beginning. And those must be either short-term or long-term goals, but as much as they are, you must actually start actioning those and start putting some tasks that you need to do and be disciplined enough to be able to do those tasks that you've set ahead of you so that you can be able to achieve those goals. Remember that there's no goal that will be achieved until you follow the strategy that you've put in. But the strategy must be followed by the actions that you've put along the way that you need to do. And if you don't follow those strategy actions, you're not going to see the results. Because a strategy is just a plan. And if a plan is sitting without being actioned, you're not going to see the results as well. And that is the reason why we emphasize the fact that even though you devise a strategy, but actions must be put in place. That's the only way you're going to improve your life as a young man. And I'm emphasizing that because it's very key that young men understand that the strategy that you have, you may put it in the file, you may put it in a shelf somewhere. It may actually gain dust somewhere. As long as you don't activate it by actioning it, by putting some work on it, you're not going to see the results of that strategy thereof, even though you've drafted it so nicely in a nice file. So please be careful of that as well. Finally, learn how to invest. Learn how to invest. The only way a young man is going to improve himself is to start learning how to invest. And I'm saying this because it's very important that we learn to invest as young men. We learn to invest as young men. Very, very important. And many young men do not invest. And we're talking about investing finances, put money aside, invest cumulatively to get more money. Because most of the things that we want to improve ourselves with, they need finances. You want to buy a car, you need to have a strategy of investing. You need a house, you need to learn a strategy of investing. Because that's the only way you're going to reach your end goal of getting that which you want by investing first. Making sure that you put up money aside, that will help you. You put up money aside, that will help you to be successful. And this is very key. And we emphasize in this because we know that many young men, they don't learn how to invest, yet they want success in their lives. Yet they want to see improvement in their lives as well. Now, I want to emphasize the fact that investment is not only about money, investment is about time as well. Invest your time in things that are fruitful, in things that are improving your life. Invest your time in things that are important for your life. If you invest your life, your time properly, and you invest your life in things that are important, you're going to start seeing improvement in your life. Young men, invest your time in studying. Invest your time in doing fruitful things, in doing right things, in reading, in exercising, in living a healthy life. Invest your time in things that will bring progress in your life. Because that's the only way you're going to be successful in your life. And that's the only way you're going to improve your life, when you know how to invest your time as well. Your host, Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. I want to end up here today. Remember our social media platforms. our Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum, and Micornus Phokane. Please click likes on those pages. Make sure that you also visit our YouTube channel, and you are making sure that our YouTube channel is subscribed to. Subscribe to it. There are a lot of materials that were posted there for you as a young man, and I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're learning from this. I hope you're becoming a better person as well. May the good Lord bless you. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.